Okay, so I tried to like pause the video and then go out to show you guys a baby that I made, but it didn't work out. So I'll just post both parts of the video, okay? But I was able to find a picture of the baby I'm working on, so I will show you. Now, mind you, my iPad does not take the greatest pictures and the color is a little off because of the computer, but this is him. Hold on, there we go. So obviously you can't see the colors really well because my iPad doesn't take great pictures, but that's the one I'm working on now, the Cody Bear. I think he's coming out really pretty. Sorry, it's kind of like going all over the place. Anyway, that's the one I'm working on now. Well, not now because I don't have my painting area set up, but it's the one I'm currently in process with. It's kind of been sitting on hold for like 6 months or so. But I do plan to get back to it as soon as I can get the downstairs all cleaned up and get my painting area set up. I plan to get back on target with finishing that. I've finished the head. Now I have to work on the limbs. So that will be my next step. I just cut myself with my fingernail. I don't want to get blood on anything. I have. So I'll just post both parts of the video because I thought if it was paused, I might be able to go out and get like the picture and then come back to the video if it was paused, but it didn't work out that way. So yeah, but I can pause it, but I can't go out of it. But that's okay. I'm learning. This is such a bright and cheerful color for summer. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I love this color green. It's like neon. When I was a teenager, 13, 14 years old, that would have been in the 80s, late 80s. And it was really popular to have, like the neon colors were really popular. And I remember some of my favorite summer outfits was like I had a neon orange shirt with neon blue shorts, a neon pink shirt with neon green shorts, and I just love that look. It was so bright and cheerful and chipper. I just love that look. So I'm kind of bummed that they don't, that the fashions of the 80s didn't continue. Because I just loved the 80s fashions. All right, there we go. There's Miss Shannon. Gotta fix her braids because they're coming out. Huh. So, this week has been a tough week because of my hip. I have a pinched nerve in my hip that is just driving me up the wall. It's really painful. It's not cooperating. It's not healing. Ugh. Gonna have to go to the doctor. Gonna have to go to the doctor and probably get like an MRI or something to see what's going on in there, I try to put it off for a while so that it'll heal and I won't have to go to the doctor, but this is getting to be like too much of a incapacitation, so I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. I don't think I can avoid it this time. Whoops, I'm trying to get it just a little bit up. There we go. So I think I'm gonna have to schedule a doctor's appointment. I hate going to the doctor. I try to put it off as much as possible. And I hope things will heal on their own, so that's why I put it off. But in the end, I think I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. I think it's just gonna be required, so we'll have to see. I just can't do much with this hip, and I can't just keep letting it, get worse and worse. So if it's like a tear or something, it needs to be treated. So I will have to make a doctor's appointment this week, I think. There we go, chickie. Let's get your ponytails or your braids done. Do you guys talk to your babies when you're like dressing them or doing their hair, or do you think that's weird? I'm just curious. I always talk to mine. But also I spend all day talking to my dogs too, so that just makes me doubly weirdo. Double weirdo. Who is your favorite Disney character? I'd have to say, for me, I don't know. I like so many of them. It's kind of hard. I don't think there's one that I just like love above the rest. I think I just like them. I like so many of them. But if I had to pick one, I think it would be that hedgehog thing that Raya has. You know? Yeah, I'm not just talking about Disney princesses, but any character. Yeah, I think it would have to be, or you know, I don't know if Pooh Bear is Disney, but if Pooh Bear is Disney, then it's definitely Pooh Bear. I don't know if Pooh Bear is Disney though. I don't know if he's considered Disney, but Pooh Bear definitely. If Pooh Bear is Disney, I love Pooh Bear. I could deal with everything being Pooh Bear all the time and be totally happy. I don't think he's technically Disney, but Disney did make a Pooh Bear movie, so I think now he kind of qualifies as a Disney character because they made the movie. But I don't think he's technically Disney. But then again, none of them really are technically Disney because they all come from stories, you know, long time ago. So even though Disney made movies about them, none of those characters were traditionally like invented by Disney, you know? They were all books and stories that Disney made movies of. So I would say Pooh Bear, yeah. Going on that thought process, I would say Pooh Bear is my favorite. I love Winnie the Pooh. He's such a sweetheart. I know he's not real, but I love Winnie the Pooh. And I love Joey too, huh? Yeah, my nurseries are Winnie the Pooh. I love everything Winnie the Pooh. Major Pooh Bear fan. And there's Miss Shannon, all dressed and her hair is all done. There we go. There's that kiddo. What are you looking at? Oh, you gonna say hi to the aunties? Say hi, aunties. They said, hi, Shannon. How are you doing today? I'm good. You good? Did you go to school today, Shannon? No, I stayed home. You stayed home. That's right. We did stay home today, huh? Why did we stay home today? I don't know. How about because it's Saturday, huh? There's no school on Saturdays. So you got to stay home with Mommy today, huh? Yeah. All right, let's grab another baby. Let's get Miss Morgan. Miss Morgan, look at that face. Hi, aunties. Yes, that's right, Morgan, huh? You always say hi to the aunties. You're such a sweet girl. Mama. Yes, Morgan. And make tooties today? You want to make cookies today? I don't know about all that. It's kind of warm out to have the oven going. It's not too hot, though. P, Mama, a tooties? Please, Mama, a cookies, huh? All right, I guess we can make cookies today. What kind of cookies do you want to make, Morgan? A a chocolate chip? Okay. Do you want to put anything besides chocolate chips in it? And some brown ones. And some brown ones? What are the brown ones? You talking about caramel? You want to put caramel in it? Yeah, into caramel. Okay, I think we can put caramel in. I think we can make chocolate chip cookies with caramel chips in it. Is that what you want to make, huh? Uh-huh. What are we going to have for dinner tonight, huh? A daddy. No, we're not going to have spaghetti. We're not going to have spaghetti tonight. I know you love spaghetti. Morgan's favorite meal is spaghetti, but we're not going to have spaghetti, huh? Spaghetti. No, no spaghetti. We're going to have salmon tonight. Spaghetti. No, no spaghetti. I told you that. No spaghetti. Mommy doesn't have the stuff for spaghetti. I have to make my sauce, and I usually would already have my sauce made, and it would be sitting in the pan melding, huh? Spaghetti, please. Nope, sometimes the please doesn't work. We're not having spaghetti tonight. I know you like spaghetti, and you like, what else do you like? Pizza. That's right, pizza. You like pizza, huh? And what is your other favorite food? Macaroni. What was that? Macaroni. Macaroni. That's right. You like macaroni, huh?